What is up, my buttery biscuits? So I just wanted to say I am really sorry that I have been MIA recently once again, but y'all know the heat wave, okay? I'm really, really sorry. I know it probably comes across as an excuse, but it's really been a problem, you know? However, I do have exciting news. I finally filmed 2 new makeup videos over the past couple days. I did film my reaction to Megan Thee Stallion doing her makeup, which you guys, I don't know if you guys saw, but on Instagram she did do a makeup tutorial on IGTV, so I did a reaction to that. That will be coming up by Friday. That one does take a lot of time to edit, so sorry that that's taking a while, but the editing, whew, it takes a while, y'all. But it's already filmed though, so that's the good news. And then I will also be uploading my review of the It Cosmetics new foundation, which was supposed to be up 2 weeks ago. I just could not film it because y'all in my studio, I just sit here sweating. How can I put foundation on top of sweat? It just wouldn't work. So I waited until it cooled down and filmed my review of that. So that'll be coming this week, as well as the weather app is saying that it's going to cool down a little bit more this week. So I do plan on filming more makeup tutorials. I am going to finally film, if it stays cool, my tutorial using the Berries by Juvia's Place. Y'all, I said that would be up 2 weeks ago too, but this heat wave just got me all types of tore up and I just can't do it while sweating, you guys. So I do apologize once again. I know this is my third time apologizing. I just feel bad because I said that those videos would be up a couple weeks ago and I've just been super lagging, but it's out of my control, y'all. Working in my garage is just not the business. But anyways, in today's video, we're going to be discussing James Charles allegedly, well, I guess not allegedly, but really stealing a song from a TikTok music creator. Y'all know I like to talk about this topic on my channel because obviously I relate to it, y'all. I feel for it. I've had this happen to me so many times where my work and content is stolen, and it's just a very, very frustrating feeling because everyone on social media, I feel like, is trying to make a career and they're trying to make a name for themselves and they're trying to grow, and a simple shout out or a simple crediting from a big, brand or a big YouTuber would help out so much. So this TikToker is coming forward and saying that James Charles did steal this song from inside of his video with JoJo Siwa that I believe has almost 20 million views, y'all. Almost 20 million views. So imagine how much this would have helped out this TikTok creator so much, However, I will say, if y'all don't know me by now, I am a very open-minded person that looks at both sides of the situation. And I do know this day and age, there is billions of people on social media and you never really know who did this first or who did that first or who was the originator. So I 100% get both sides of it. It is a very frustrating feeling for the actual creator, but then I do understand the other side of it too. That's like, whoa, this was a complete accident. I never meant to make this mistake, so I do apologize for this. So we're going to be discussing the details in this video, and you guys can give me your thoughts and opinions on it as well. As y'all know, I just always like talking about this topic just because I said I can feel for it, but then I do see both sides of it. But y'all know how I roll. I always see both sides of everything. It's like a blessing and a curse at the same time because people want you to pick a side on things, and sometimes I'm like, well, I see both sides of it. You know what I mean? Anyways, y'all, if y'all are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so that we get notified when I upload a new video. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up because I would really appreciate it. If y'all are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, y'all. I am getting so close to 100K and I will be doing a 100K giveaway. And I'm so excited to do that 100K giveaway. I just want to get there already. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you share. That way I can get there. Y'all can literally unsubscribe from me after 100K. I really don't care. I just want to give away, okay? It just makes me feel good. So I'm just playing. Don't really unsubscribe, y'all. I would be a little bit sad. Don't do that. But that 100K giveaway is coming soon as I reach that point, which I'm so excited for, y'all. I've been on YouTube for almost 5 years and it's taken me this long to get there. Anyways, y'all, let me shut up and let's go ahead and get into today's video. All right, y'all. So just in case you guys did not see, James Charles, let's see, how long ago was this? 1 week ago, he made a video with JoJo Siwa where he gave her a full makeover. And this video now has 20 million views. That is a whole lot of views. Like, James Charles just be pulling in the views. I'm so curious how much money he actually makes from YouTube as well as his sponsorships. I'm just always so curious of that because, y'all, that's a lot of views. Anyway, so he gave JoJo Siwa a makeover with 20 million views, and honestly, this was kind of like a trip to me because I know that his videos do get a lot of views, like, I would say like 5 to 10 million views per video. However, this reached 20 million views, and I do think that is because of JoJo Siwa, which I gotta keep it real with y'all. I did not even know who JoJo Siwa was up until maybe like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 months ago. I was at CVS. It was CVS or Walgreens, and y'all, I was just getting some hot Cheetos and there was JoJo Siwa bows next to it, and I was like, JoJo Siwa, what? I could have sworn that I had heard that before from like Kim Kardashian. So I just Googled her and then saw that she was actually a YouTuber too. So y'all, apparently she pulls in the views, but I gotta be honest with you, I've never seen one of her videos. But she must pull in the views to help James Charles get 20 million views. And the reason why I'm like emphasizing on the 20 million views is because it obviously does tie into this content creator or music creator. I don't know if y'all have seen by now, his name is See Ya Tomorrow on TikTok. He made this TikTok where basically he's, you know, calling out James Charles for taking his song and putting it in a video. And I just, before, look, I'm gonna play the TikToks for y'all. Before we get into that, I do want to say it is a very disheartening feeling. You know, just put yourself in his shoes where you created this content, and he'll show you guys within this TikTok that he made it over 10 months ago or 10 months ago, and then James Charles goes and puts it inside of his video and doesn't credit him. So obviously it is a very like disheartening feeling, and it's very like obviously a defeating feeling because you work so hard on this, you know, and everyone on social media is obviously trying to make a career out of it, and then to have James Charles come and take that video, it does suck. However, I do want to say too, at the same time, obviously in James Charles' defense, y'all, when you're looking for non-copywritten music, this has happened to me before. I'm looking for non-copywritten music. You'll type it in on Google or on a website, and there's just music on there that you'll go ahead and upload, and YouTube does nothing about it. And then 2 months down the road, come to find out it is actually copywritten. So I will say in his defense, it does suck. It has happened to me where I'm like, hold up, I got this from a non-copywritten website that I actually pay for. So it does suck that somehow it will make its way up there. So I'm going to go ahead and play these TikToks for you guys, and then we'll go ahead and discuss it after.
I'm about to expose the one, the only, James Charles. And you're probably asking yourself, how are you going to expose James Charles? Well, let me tell you. So James Charles posted this video giving JoJo Siwa a full makeover on August 21st. And in the final reveal, there is a song playing, and I'll just play that for you real quick.
To show you all the finished look.
So I was listening to that, and I was like, whoa, like that sounds really familiar. Now, if we go to my producer page on SoundCloud, see, there's my Instagram and everything. This is from 10 months ago, and wait for it. It's my same melody, my same beat, and I got no credit for it. This was a paid beat. You have to pay to use this, even for leasing rights. Never got paid. He stole this beat from me and is making money off of it. So my last video is kind of doing numbers, so I figured I would kind of give an explanation as to why I posted it, because a lot of people are hating on me in my DMs. They're making death threats to me in my Instagram DMs and stuff like that, and they're like, go kill yourself. There was no reason to post that, so I figured I would just kind of explain why. So basically, James Charles used that video. I can only assume his editor put that in there, so this really isn't even directed at James Charles. The only reason I said exposing James Charles is because that his editor still works for James Charles, and James Charles 100% watches those videos and gives the editor the okay to go ahead and release it as it is. So yeah, this isn't a direct diss at James Charles. I'm not saying, oh my god, guys, go cancel him. It's a simple mistake. I'm already working on fixing it. I don't want the money. I don't give a fuck about the money. I just want the credit more than anything. That's all I care about. Not the money, just the credit. All right, part 3, the final part with the whole me and James Charles fiasco. So go ahead, look back at part 1 after this video. You'll see that James Charles actually commented that he sent me a DM on my Instagram. Obviously, I'm not going to show any of that just for his privacy's sake. Obviously, he is very famous, a lot more famous than I am, and I don't want to, you know, put stuff out that was sent specifically to me. But long story short, we got everything figured out. Everything is taken care of. So yeah, we're chilling. He provided me a link. I provided him a link. And we are all good. So, moral of the story, you guys spammed enough for him to notice, and we got everything taken care of in a matter of 8 hours. So thank you guys, obviously, for the hate comments. You guys can go f yourselves, but thank you.
So as y'all can see there, look, I do feel bad for him because obviously I can relate to this type of topic. When I made my video out against Morphe, y'all, I was getting so many DMs and so many comments that were telling me some really bad things, which obviously y'all know I have really thick skin. Nothing really gets to me, but come on. I'm like, okay, I'm speaking out about a brand here and people are telling me to off myself. It's kind of like, y'all are taking it to the extreme. I guess apparently people were doing that to him too, but then obviously James Charles does have, you know, some really die-hard stands. And this is where I think things are so bad because a lot of people are apparently telling him, why did you feel the need to make a TikTok? How come you just couldn't go out there and email or DM James Charles? And y'all, this is where I want to say to the people who are going out of their way to say that, first of all, y'all need to get a life. Like, sending people these types of messages is not okay, you know? A lot of people were saying that he was doing it for clout, but really think about it. James Charles has over 20 million Instagram followers. He has over 20 million subscribers on YouTube. He literally has millions upon millions of subscribers and followers. How is he going to go through every single DM? Y'all, just picture that. Imagine if this guy did send him a DM privately. Do you guys think that he ever would have opened it? I really doubt it. So obviously him making a video did gain some traction to where obviously James Charles did see it. And like he said within his videos, James Charles did make the situation right. So I do think all in all, it ended up well. And I do think that, hey, this guy probably did, you know, get some clout out of it. However, how else was he supposed to go about it? Sending an email or sending a DM, I don't think really would have worked. But obviously him coming forward and actually showing the proof on video did obviously come back around to James Charles, and James Charles made it right. As you guys saw at the end of his video, he did say that he gave him a credited link, as well as, look, in my personal opinion, I think that he probably PayPal'd him something or like Cash App'd him something because, y'all, he got 20 million views on that video. And 20 million views, y'all, look, I don't know, like, because it really does depend upon the ads and the, you know, the click-through rates and all that stuff, but I'm pretty sure that he probably made like $1 million off that video. So he could have sent him like $5,000, and that's like nothing to James Charles because he's so rich. But look, I do want to say this because obviously a lot of people were making a big deal about this on Twitter, which, y'all, on Twitter everyone makes a big deal about everything, but I do want to say in James Charles' defense that it does suck. I think that he went about it the right way. He credited him. He made the right move, obviously, by contacting him and DMing him. So kudos to James. This could have 100% been an honest mistake where he just thought this was a non-copywritten music and put it on his video, and come to find out that it was copywritten and did belong to this guy. So I don't know why there's always just so much hate, you know. I never really understand, especially a situation like this, in my eyes, is a 100% just misunderstanding, and it's bound to happen, you guys. There is literally billions of creators on social media in general, so obviously it's very hard to find out who this belongs to, and specifically with SoundCloud, y'all. I've come across this with SoundCloud. A lot of people will take people's beats and then put it underneath their name and say free and no copywritten, and y'all, you just end up having to learn the hard way, and I think that that really sucks. So I think the situation was handled appropriately. James did the right thing. I don't think that this guy was like looking for clout. He was just looking for credit. He even said within the video he doesn't want money, even though, let's keep it real, who doesn't want money? I think James should have kicked him down with a couple $1,000s because I'm sure he made a lot of money off that video. But y'all let me know your thoughts and opinions on this situation. I'll catch y'all on my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.